What's up, everybody? It's your girl Cassiopeia, and we are here with TBM360, which is our all-in-one AI-powered digital marketing and sales system to help you get more customers and leads. And today we're going over how to create booking calendars with ease by utilizing TBM360. So, okay, we are now inside of TBM360 on the left-hand side, and then we're just going to click calendar. Once you've gotten that open, you'll come to the top menu bar up here and click calendar settings. And this is where you would create a new calendar. Now, what's really great about TBM 360 is that we don't have any limits on the amount of calendars that you can create. You can see we have lots of calendars. But in order to create a new one, you would then click this blue button in the top right-hand corner that says create calendar. And then we have all these different types of calendars that you use. I'm going to go ahead and start with just a simple calendar. You would select that. And then you would go ahead and give your calendar a name. So maybe you want to do a demo call. Okay. So this is your demo. If you want it to be a demo, or maybe it's a consultation, or maybe it's in a hair appointment. Okay. You can add a description in here if you wanted to. And then you can actually customize the URL. So I could put here appointment here. And if that one said, if that's already used, then you might want to maybe put a hyphen inside of there. We'll put 2 for this. Okay. You can then select how long you want the actual appointment to be. So let's put 2 hours. Then again, you can also make this particular calendar, although you might have a general availability with your calendar that says that you're open, that you are good for business Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Then you can say, just give me Tuesdays and Thursdays for these 2-hour hair appointments. And, I want them to be available between the hours of 10 and 3 o'clock. Okay. Now that you've selected your time parameters, then you can put in a meeting location, the address right here. Now, let's say if you want to accept payments, right? So you want a down payment. They need to put $50 down in order to even book this appointment. I only take serious clients, okay? This is a down payment that will be deducted from your total. You can click advanced settings. And you can put a logo in here if you like. Okay. You can change the event color and how it's going to show up on the calendar. If you want to see purple or yellow or orange, whatever you like it to be. And then you can even kind of customize, hey, when someone books a hair appointment, so hair appointments for, and then contact name. So therefore, now I know exactly when this shows up on my calendar, they've booked it. Now I know this is a hair appointment for Kelly. Okay. Again, we can add the address. Okay. And boom. Then we're going to go down again to availability. So this again, I went and did advanced settings. If you were doing the quick settings, you could just click next and it would have just gone through the process. But we wanted to get a little more granular with ours. Is this a recurring meeting? Right now for a hair appointment, no, you don't know exactly when someone's going to necessarily come back unless maybe it is a standing meeting, right? It's a standing appointment. It can be, but because this is kind of more of a general maybe button that you would have on your website, or a link that you just send out to, customers, on demand, you might not want to make it recurring, but you can. If this is something that, hey, if I send out this link, I can make it a recurring meeting and it can repeat every week. Okay. If slots are unavailable, skip booking unavailable slots or continue booking or book next available slot. You can pick between those options here. So these are 2 hour slots that the duration is 2 hour slots. We want them maybe to hit on every hour or maybe every half hour. You don't mind that, then you can say 30 minutes. Okay. How much notice do you want before someone books an appointment, right? If you don't want someone to be able to book you today and you have to actually service them today, you might want 2 days notice before someone can actually even book this type of appointment. And the date range means that people can book as far out as 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 months, whatever you'd like it to be. Okay, so we'll say they can book out a month in advance. Okay, how many bookings do you want to take per day? 2 hours is a lot, 3 appointments, that's 6 hours. So we might just do three and call it a day. Okay, maximum bookings per slot. We only want to do one. You're doing one head at a time, unless you're kind of those old school stylists and you are, doing one, doing multiple heads. You could say that two people could, book for that same time slot. Okay, and then in between slots, even though you might do 3 bookings per day, you might need just a break. I need 30 minutes just to put my feet up, grab some more coffee, just sit and be silent in between each appointment. So there, now we've talked about our availability. Then let's go ahead and click on forms and payments. Okay, so on here, you could select your form, pre-populate fields, sticky contact. What is that? A sticky contact makes it so that if anybody's been on your site before, they filled out this form in the past, their information is going to automatically pop up. So they don't have to keep typing it over and over every time they come to the same link. Okay. Nowadays, you want to have this consent checkbox toggled on. So keep this toggled on. It's going to just keep your business safe. Here you can add guests if they want to add a guest. So maybe if this was for a demo call and one person is booking it, but they need their secretary on the line, they need their co-founder on the line. This way they're able to add in any additional names and emails so that they also receive notifications and get everything that's necessary to show up for this appointment. Okay. Then you have the confirmation page. Once the person has filled out all the information, has booked their time, given their name, contact, any notes, or then once they've hit submit, or it could be a redirect URL. A redirect URL just means that maybe you want them to go back to your website to keep browsing, keep looking, getting more interested, learning more about your company, maybe buying something else. Right here, it's asking for a Facebook Pixel ID. This is optional. This button right here says auto confirm new calendar meetings. What does that mean? What happens is when you get a new appointment, some people may want the ability to deny that appointment that has been booked. So once you've got all this section done, you'll move on to notifications and additional options. Okay. And you can send them an acknowledgement email, and then who should receive this notification? So the contact should definitely receive it, the person who's actually booking it. Should their guest receive this notification? And then emails, right? These are other emails that you just want to be notified as well with that confirmation. Okay. Then I would also allow Google Calendar to send invitation or update emails to attendees. Okay. Now that we've got that set, let's go over to connections. Make sure that here you want to link your calendar. Okay. So again, whatever Outlook or Gmail that you've connected to sync TBM360's calendar with, you want to make sure that you select the calendar that's even within that account. So we have all kinds of calendars. For us, we do most of our business with TBM meetings. So I would add that calendar. Seeking options. You can actually make it so that when you add something directly to your phone on your Google or iCalendar, that it will not only just add on your phone, it'll also sync right into TBM 360. Okay. So I also like, execute me automation. So you're going to fire workflow triggers for events booked. So there's already like an events workflow that's within the system, and it has some standardized, booking reminders. So I would go ahead and fire that off. They're awesome. And then here are some customizations. So we have the different widgets. It's the new widget style and then the classic one. And if you want to enter any custom code, you can. You can toggle back and forth between that. I would just select Neo. Most of you guys are new to this. Use the Neo one. It looks great. Okay. I would keep these buttons toggled on as well. Cancellations and reschedule abilities for the person who is actually trying to book an appointment with you. So it allows, them to reschedule the meeting or cancel the meeting. Okay. And that's what it looks like. Right. And those will be populated into their reminders that come through email and text message. Okay, guys. And then once you've done it, then click save. And you've gotten yourself a calendar that you have created inside of TBM 360. Okay, so I thank you all for watching this video on how to create calendars inside of TBM 360 with ease. I appreciate you all. If you're interested in TBM 360 and making your life easier by saving time, getting more sales, getting more customers, then you definitely want to get TBM 360. You can get started by clicking the link in the description. You can also book a free demo. And we look forward to seeing you. Make sure that you subscribe, that you like this video, and that you hit the bell. See you next time.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell.